Mission Christian Radio presents Sarai by Helen Burn. Episode 4, Hagar.
Sarai and Abram journeyed back to Canaan. From the Negev they journeyed back to Bethel. They'd become very wealthy in both livestock and precious metals. But even then things were not at all at peace in the tents of our protagonists. There was the small matter of the Egyptian slave, Hagar.
I've been giving a lot of thought about what to do about Hagar. Pharaoh gifted her to me, but didn't want her back. She's very attractive, and I don't want any of the lads to get the wrong idea about her. So, I thought it might work if she became your slave, Sarai.
My slave? What a good idea. I really needed to be reminded of my time in Egypt.
I just thought that having experienced what it was like to live in a strange place among strange people, you might have some sympathy for her and make life just a bit easier.
Well, I suppose it would be useful to have a slave of my very own.
I knew this was a good idea. She's an excellent dancer and singer and very skilled with the needle too.
Yes, that's just what I need. A dancing girl.
Good. That's settled then. Hagar, this is your new mistress. I know she will be kind to you, and I just know you will respect her.
So, Hagar, I'm told you are good with a needle and a fine dancer.
I danced at the court of Pharaoh himself. I pleased him greatly. I have no equal here among your people.
How nice. Well, to begin with...
Didn't you want to stay in Egypt?
Did I ask you to speak over me? I said, to begin with, if you are such a fine needlewoman, you can start mending that heap of woolens over there. The herdsmen need coverings for the winter.
But I'm used to sewing the fine linens and silks of the wealthy. The wool will chafe my hands.
Oh dear, what a pity. And yet the men need those cloaks mended. So it might be a good idea to get started.
Yes, Hagar, do as your new mistress tells you.
And please be aware that if I ever want to talk to you or anyone about Egypt the country, Egyptian customs, Egyptian fashions or Egyptian habits, I will introduce the topic. Otherwise, that word beginning with E is best left unsaid in my hearing.
Yes, mistress.
Looks like you two will get along famously. Why don't you get further acquainted while I consult the shepherds about sheep?
Hello, Mika. Come to gloat?
Hello, Sarai. It's so good to see you back where you belong. There should be no secrets among friends or family. And isn't that Hagar such a doll? She was showing the girls how to fix their dresses in the Egyptian style and how to curl their hair and...
Don't you think we've had enough of Egypt? Maybe we should have a bit of faith and patience?
Faith and patience. Sometimes we need to take action to help ourselves.
Well, I'm afraid there's not much I can do about being childless, is there? That seems to be up to God.
There are ways around that, though, aren't there? I mean, if God supplies an Egyptian handmaiden, she could be a substitute mother, but the baby would technically be yours.
Get out! I don't want to hear about this.
Problems in the Promised Land seemed somehow to get worse despite their wealth. Abram and Lot had to part company. Lot and his followers would go to the plain of Jordan, and Abram and his followers to Hebron in Canaan. The years passed. God told Abram again that his descendants would be more numerous than the sand in the sea. But as more time passed, the seed of an idea planted by Micah grew in Sarai's mind until one day she decided to take action.
Abram, we need to talk. You have told me that the Lord has appeared to you again and again and promised your descendants will be more plentiful than the stars in the sky. But I am still barren.
I know, it bothers me too. But I try not to think about it too much. There must be a plan.
It seems to me that the Lord has kept me from having children. Maybe you should go and sleep with my maidservant Hagar. She is still young. Perhaps I can build a family through her.
That sounds interesting.
I know it is a custom among our people for the handmaiden or slave, should she prove fruitful, to be a surrogate for the first wife, should she prove to be childless.
Oh, that's true. Very true.
I think it is a way forward for us.
Well, if you're sure, I'll call on her right away.
Am I sure? Of course I'm not sure. Did you have to agree so fast? I love you, Abram. I want so badly to be a mother. But the Lord has not heard my prayers. Oh, sure, he rescued me from Egypt. But does he really listen? And now I am getting past the age when there is any chance of having a child. So I must look to the customs of our people. A handmaid's child can inherit, and perhaps I will be able to love it and bring it up as my own. But did you really have to agree so quickly? As if it was something you had wanted anyway. Is this only about children, Abram? Or do I need to worry about being replaced, usurped, abandoned again? Oh, why did I ever suggest this? It's been just 2 months since my so-called handmaiden went to bed with my husband. He treats her well, and she is like the cat that got the cream, smirking all day, excusing herself from her work. I hate her, and now I find her sleeping in my tent. Hagar, wake up at once! Please tell me why those linens have not been mended, and why you have failed once again to clean up in here.
Oh, that. Well, I'm afraid I haven't had time. Perhaps you can get one of the lesser slaves to do that? Or shall I order them? After all, you need your rest. It's hard to concentrate at your age, or so I'm told.
You have no authority over anyone.
Maybe not. Yet. But I just told Abram, so I can tell you too. Good news for the whole family, Sarai. I'm with child. Pregnant. Expecting. Abram will be a father at last, and my son will inherit everything.
Oh, no.
The mother of many nations, I believe Abram has said. What a good decision I made to change from worshipping many gods to just worshipping one. Now, I am rather busy. Got to go get my hair done. Abram does like to see me looking my best.
I can't believe your attitude.
Oh, believe it, sweetie. My son fulfills God's promise.
Be careful, Hagar. You may think you have power, but Abram and I have been married a long time. You are my slave. I made your life miserable once, and I can make it miserable again.
Yeah, well, I'm shaking in my pretty silk slippers. Childless one.
We'll see about that, miss. I may be old and childless, but I'm still Abram's first and chief wife, and we have legal, monetary and loving entanglements which stretch back years. Let's see what Abram has to say.
Yes, let's.
Abram, I know you are thrilled that Hagar is pregnant, but did you know how she's treating me? She despises me. She thinks she'll take my place. Are you going to take her part against me? after all we have been through together?
No.
Did I leave my home and family for this?
Well, I thought you liked each other.
Seriously? So as head of the household, just what are you going to do about the situation?
Basically, you can treat her in whatever way you think best.
Thank you, sweetheart. I knew you would support me. Oh, I think Hagar wanted to see you, but I have work for her to do.
Whatever you think best.
Given the all clear to treat Hagar as she wanted, Sarai forgot how to be kind. Driven by jealousy and heartbreak, she treated the girl so badly that Hagar, despite her pregnancy, fled.
Abram, have you seen Hagar today? I sent for her early this morning as usual, but there's no sign of her. In fact, I did not require her yesterday either. And come to think of it, I dismissed her at dawn the day before.
No, I haven't seen her for weeks. You certainly know how to keep her busy.
I'll ask around. She must be somewhere. I just hope she hasn't done something stupid. Is this my fault? Can a slave really be that unhappy? Stupid question, Sarah. I think what it felt like in Egypt. Oh, wait. Is that her? Way out there on the road, coming back this way? Hagar. Hagar, are you all right? Is the baby all right? Come into the shade. Sit down. Where have you been?
Please don't punish me. I want to be here. I need to be here.
Of course.
Well, yes. But what has happened? Where have you been?
I ran away. I couldn't stand it anymore. I couldn't take the way you were treating me, Sarai. You who have everything, making my life miserable because I have the one thing you couldn't have. And yet, this whole thing was your idea. Your idea, Sarai. And so I ran. I walked into the desert, prepared to die rather than spend another minute here. It was hot. So hot. And then, like a miracle, I found a stream. So I sat down to rest, just for a while. But as I rested by that stream in the desert, an angel appeared to me and told me amazing things. I was told that I will be the mother of many peoples.
God is good.
But I was also told I must stay here with you and submit to whatever you want.
An angel appeared to you?
Yes! Imagine! An angel of the Lord appears to me, a poor Egyptian convert and slave. So, here I am. And here I will remain, because God saw me and took pity on me. Can you do the same? Will you do the same, Sarai?
An angel appeared to you, and God speaks to Abram. And here I am with nothing. So yes, Hagar, if God sent an angel to speak to you and send you back here to bear Abram's child, then who am I to do or say anything? No one stands against the will of God. But please, for both our sakes, try to be less prideful and snide, please.
Of course. But an angel of God spoke to me.
God is good.
And so Hagar bore a son to Abram, and they called him Ishmael. Sarai and Hagar were able to maintain a relatively cordial relationship, for Sarai, having been rescued from Egypt by the intervention of God, did not want to anger him by making trouble. She was ashamed of her behaviour, but still nursed anger and jealousy in her heart.
In the story of Sarai, the part of Sarai was played by Helen Burn and Abram by Mark Clanny. Other parts were played by members of the Commission Radio Drama team. The play was produced at Commission Studios in Belfast. Episode 5 is entitled Isaac.